Hey, look at that one little yellow hibiscus. It's beautiful.
Yeah, cool or something.
I bring this? I ain't playing. I got my gloves in my bag.
Welcome to Bear Pantry Talk. This is the sister channel to the Bear Pantry Show. This is where you're going to find honest reviews, exciting unboxings, do-it-yourself projects, and engaging commentary.
We're going on a trail. It's cold. I have on my lead cap. Every time I put on one of these caps, I look like my mom. And it's so freaky because I never used to look like my mom when I was growing up. I looked, exactly like my dad. My sister has always looked like my mom. My older brother used to look more like my mom's side of the family, if not exactly like my mom. But now that he's older, he looks exactly like my dad. It's freaky. Then my younger brother, he looks, watching this guy. My younger brother, Joe, who you think Rory favor? You favor my dad's side of the family or my mom's side? Huh? My dad too?
Yeah, that's the kind of.
What does he have that looks like my dad?
The head.
The shape of the head?
The forehead.
Okay. No, me, I look like my dad because I have his nose. My dad has a really broad nose. My mom has a more, not really pointed, but not as broad. And then I have all the freckles that's on my dad's side of the family. So for me, where I look like my mom is in my cheekbone. I have my dad sunken in eyes too, the way the eyes are set. So I have his eyes and his nose, but I have my mom's cheekbone and her lips. So it's really freaky to look at me when you see my parents. Her friends sometimes just think that I look exactly like my dad, and then they look again and go, oh my God, you look like your mom. It's freaky. How did we just see your dad just now in you? Make sure I got everything out of this purse. Dog owners like that. Yeah. I'm gonna whack him with this stick though. You would have think he won $1 million because he saw 2 oranges. That's my breakfast, and that's Joe's breakfast. You're a hunter-gatherer. You got breakfast for us, baby. You're a hunter-gatherer. You got breakfast for us.
Okay. That's what I see in there.
Let me fix my basket, guys. This is what I got my nose running. Don't move, don't move.
I haven't moved for get out.
No, but you look like you were gonna go.
No, the kick out of foot for get out.
Okay, put it over here. How do I turn the camera now? Okay, so at least that's done for the day. My workout. I still have to start working out my upper body though, because even if I don't lose any weight at all, I'm losing all strength in my upper body because I haven't really worked out my upper body since.
Let's go.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She's pulling a cart, and the wheel of the cart looks like a star. Some people do some weird stuff out here, guys. Yeah, so what was I saying just now? When you start to cuss out kind of bad word that I have to cut out? I'll say it something just now. Oh yeah, about the working out my upper body. I have to work out my arms because my arms were actually getting strong. They weren't looking like super toned, but they weren't looking horrible either. But I haven't worked out my arms in like 8 months, and I have the little dumbbells, you know. But to sit on the couch and do it, I'm not gonna do it. So I gotta like force myself and do it. You need the veggies. Every day I ask you to put veggies with my eggs, but you don't. Well, my one egg.
Find the vegetables.
What it, you can't find the vegetables. You're such a liar. He said he can't find the vegetables. Like we have so many refrigerators where the vegetables reside, right? So I still haven't switched from my bacon yet. Why? Because I have bacon. It's not always we can afford that. So I haven't switched from that on the eating plan. And remember, I officially have not started the eating plan yet. I don't start till the 21st, but I've unofficially started it. This is what it looks like, guys. My little medley, scrambled eggs with vegetables. And we are gonna eat that Killer Dave bread, the whole grain bread, and the bacon. And that's gonna be our breakfast, alright? I don't know. Joshua's sitting next to me, you guys. I don't know where this day went after we took the bike ride. You saw that just though. We went 3 days. I feel so good because we went 3 days on the bike ride. Let me tell you, when the winds are blowing, we are stuck in the house. And even though Jory has a treadmill, I don't want to walk. That stuff hurts my heel. When I came back, I showered right away. By the way, I am wearing the same outfit like yesterday, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. Let me tell you, this outfit is so comfortable. And a lot of the times, I don't wear the outfits all day. I feel like a little 3-year-old kid that changes their clothes all day long. I change my clothes according to what show I'm recording. So sometimes I'm popping in this and I sit and talk with you guys, and then I popped into something else, yada yada. And then at the end of when I'm done with my recording and when I pull all the footage off, then I can go ahead and get the clothes washed or whatever. Also, a lot of the times I'm taping 2 and 3 shows a day, right? So I have to switch clothes back and forth. But a lot of times I mess up and don't get the correct footage. So then I have to go ahead and get dressed all over again, right? So I'm like, what was I wearing? Okay, there it is, hung up in there, get that, get that. But that's why I wear my hair the same way all the time. That plus the fact that Jada doesn't curl my hair no more. No, she would curl it if I asked her. But I used to have like clip-ins on certain shows, and she would curl my hair and all that stuff, make it look fuller. But a lot of times I would lose the footage, and then Jada would have to go recreate that whole hairdo over again. So I just wear my hair like this, straight with the part in the middle or part on the side, or pull back with in a bun. I wear the same makeup, the same coloration. I don't have false lashes. Have you seen those girls on YouTube nowadays? Jada, have you seen that? These people on YouTube that have these big eyelashes that look like bat wings? What is that supposed to be about? And do they get it like stuck on permanently or something? Because they're in it all the time.
Some people, yeah.
Like you know how they go in and like transplants or something?
Eyelash extension.
That's what it is? It looks freaky.
They glue it on?
Yeah, and then after a couple weeks, it loses its tackiness. And stuff.
I'm telling you, that stuff looks creepy as hell to me, right? It looks very scary because to me it makes the content creator look mad. They look angry. Like I saw a content creator, I'm not going to call her name because I like these people. And then I saw like a thumbnail of her and I went to go check. I'm like, is that her? Is that her? She was with her husband, right? Is that her? I know that's her husband, but is that her? I kept watching because she looked pissed off and she never had a pissed off look. She always has a sweet, calm demeanor in her face. I'm like, it's them eyelashes. They scare me. Anyways, I don't have the false eyelashes on. Thank God I don't need them. I don't think they're like super, super thick, but I don't need them. And I wear like the same two lipstick. It's the, what's it called? L'Oreal New Nouveau Matte 680 and 681. This is a 681. Looks more purple. The 680 looks more pink. And I tend to like wear the same thing because sometimes I have to pick up a lot of footage. So now let me tell you where I think my day went today. Ancestry DNA. I don't know if I told you guys here at the public vlog because I have a private vlog going at Patreon. But Joe and Jada took their test on November the 1st. So we waited and waited and waited until the test dropped down to $59. Let me tell you guys something. If you're going to buy that kit and you have Amazon Prime, buy it from Amazon Prime, okay? Because if you buy it from ancestrydna.com, you're going to pay $59 plus the tax plus $9.90. I think $9.99 shipping or $9.95. If you have Prime, you don't pay the shipping. You just pay for the thing and the tax. Now, sometimes Ancestry DNA will have it for like $49. And then when you go to Amazon, they'll have it for $59. They won't have it for $49. And so then you're going to say, okay, if I get from Ancestry DNA, I'll pay less. And you're still paying the $49 plus the tax, which comes to about $10. And then you still have to pay the shipping. So I still think Amazon is the best place to get it from. I'm not even trying to promote them or anything, which I will put the link. I'll put the link in this because I have a whole Amazon affiliate link thing. Anyways, we bought the two kits. I know how long it takes. So right away I told them to do the test. We took it to the post office. You don't pay for the shipping when you send it to the place in Sandy, Utah. They received it like a week later. I think they received it a lot earlier. Utah is like right down the street. I can drive there in 9 hours. You tell me that mail didn't get there till a week later. So they got it, you track it and everything. And then all of a sudden, Joe kept getting like emails saying, oh, this is where we are in the timeline yet. I'm like, is it moving faster? Let me go see. So I logged into his membership thingy and it said that his stuff was due to come back on the 21st. So when I counted 8 weeks, that would have put us to the 24th. So I'm like, oh, it's going to come back a few days earlier. So I checked on Jada's. Hers is not due to come back till the 25th, Christmas Day. Now, my cousin Cindy also bought the kit the same time we bought our kits, but she sent her test in a week later. But now, all of a sudden, Jada and her are on the same timeline. When it's like 6 or 7 steps that they have to do. And Jada and Cindy are like step number 5 together. And Jada started step number 5 on the 7th and Cindy started it on the 6th. Cindy started a day earlier than Jada. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing? And she sent hers all the way from New York, right? So I checked again today because I wanted to, well, not today, yesterday. I checked yesterday because I was trying to walk Cindy through how she could check on hers. And tell me why they changed Joe's from the 21st of December to the 12th, which is tomorrow. So I really hope that's true, and his test results will come back tomorrow. If they do, I'm gonna screen record on the computer. I'm planning how to do it because when I got mine, I don't want to like open it and see it and then try to film because I want the true reaction. You know what I mean? Oh my leg's falling asleep. I want the true reaction. Let me turn you guys this way. I kind of had you that way because I want you to see the Christmas tree, but hey, I'm falling into this chair. So I'm going to have to, like, when the email comes and say your results are back, I'm going to have Joe sit probably in front of the green screen. We're going to log in on the computer and I'm going to screen record all of that. Now, when the computer screen records, it doesn't record with sound. So I'm going to screen record all of that. I'm going to have a camera on us so you can hear our reactions. And so that way, when I edit the video, I can be clicking the thing open at the same time, all the reactions going on. I hope it works. I've been practicing how to do this thing, right? So, I'm really excited. I don't know what Joe's gonna come up with. You know, as Belizeans, we're all a bunch of mixtures. I belong to this group that's called the Grinages, and I didn't put much mind into the group because I'm not a Grinage. I got married to Joe, and that's how I have the name. So I've never considered myself to be a Grinage, but my children are, and Joe is, right? So I belong to the group, and I finally asked the question, like, when did the Grinages move to Belize? Because every time I look in that group, it's all American Grinages. And so right away, people jumped in and started to give information and yada yada. So they started to tell about this Joseph Grinage that went from Barbados to Belize way back in, you know, the 1800s or whatever. And I called and asked my mother-in-law, and she said that Joe's grandfather, so Joe's dad's dad, name was Joseph Grinage, and he did come from Barbados. He had a wife, and he was, my mother-in-law said he was doing a little speakeasy thing, cheating on his wife, and he made Joe's grandpa named Hubert. Now Joe doesn't know his grandpa and the grandma because they didn't like my mother-in-law's set of kids that she had, 6 with Joe's dad. Joe says because they were too refined looking. Child, I don't be knowing nothing about that. I think there's a little bit of colorism going on in there, right? And so he said, yeah, they treated them bad, and you know, they weren't allowed to go over there, you know, to the house or whatever. And Joe said, I never met them. And I think, well, I don't know if he met the grandmother, but the grandfather, he never met the grandfather, Hubert. And how does the dad not take the grandkids to meet the grandpa, right? Unless he knows the grandpa would have been mean to them. I don't understand that, you know. We weren't raised with my dad's mom, which is also my cousin Cindy's grandma. But that's because my mom had issues with her, and I stand by my mom. You know what I mean? So, but we knew who she was. We met her. You know what I mean? But we just weren't raised with her. Joe didn't even meet the grandpa. How you like that? So these people are trying to build out this tree, these Grinages in that group, and they're like excited to see what's going to come back with Joe's test and with Jada's test. And so I have them dealing with them all day. They're nice people though. They're nice people. And they're like, oh my God. Like this one lady helping me, she's married to the Grinages also. And she's like, it's so exciting. I can't wait. My husband has researched all this stuff. We're going to get that. We're going to have a lot of information to give you, blah, blah, blah. So I think this might be an exciting video to put here at the page. What do you guys think? Well, I might put some of it here at Bare Pantry Talk, but I'm going to put it at the cooking page for sure, because that's where I have more of my subscribers. So it's very, very interesting what we're dealing with right now. Jada's test is still not due to come back till the 25th. Joe is due to come back tomorrow. If Joe's test comes back tomorrow, then I think Jada's test will come back within a week, because they started to extract Joe's DNA on the 1st of December, and his is already moving so fast. They started to extract Jada's DNA on the 7th. So add 7 to that. No, add 7 to the 12th. That would be like 19th. On December 19th, I think it'll come back. Let's see. Yeah, so I think that's where I spent most of my day. Just looking into that stuff. You start to go down a rabbit hole when you start looking into that stuff, right? So, I think that's it for Vlogmas Day 11. I never promised you guys it was going to be exciting. It's just vlogs, right? Like what Joshua was saying a little bit earlier. We don't do ratchet stuff over here, so we don't know how to make up all that footage and make it look so interesting for people to want to watch. But I do appreciate the few of you that are watching. And if you found my channel because of the gallbladder surgery videos that I have out, welcome to the page. I try to do reviews here. We try to do commentary. We try to do all type of stuff here. It originally started as a review channel, and then I started to put, you know, any health issue that I'm going through. I'm thinking that when Vlogmas is over, which is Christmas Day, I'm thinking that I will do people take Vlogmas through to the New Year's? Because sometimes I do that, but I'm thinking Christmas Day right now because I'm getting tired. I think what I'll do is just my eating plan. The healthy balanced eating plan that I'm doing through Kaiser. I started officially on the 21st, but I've already started since the 4th, and I've already dropped like 3.8 pounds since last Friday. Today's Friday, 1 week. I know it's not going to be like that. It's probably going to be a pound a week, but hey, we could talk about what I'm eating. You know, I can cook some of the food and post that at the cooking page, but then also do like, this is what I ate today, you know, those type of videos. I don't know if you guys are going to like that. But, you know, New Year's is coming, and a lot of people are going to be on diets in New Year's, you know, in the New Year. So update quickly on Joe's nephew. He's doing a lot better. He's not out of the woods yet, but he's doing a lot better. And at least things don't look like it's going left. You know what I mean? Joe has a female cousin too that has it. I don't know how she's doing. I heard that one of the politicians that just won the elections, my party didn't win, but that don't mean I hate the people on the other party. And I heard that this man expired today. And that was very, very sad because he has a wife and 2 daughters that are like in their early 20s, I heard. And they are desperately ill too. And damn, we gotta pray, guys. We gotta pray. You know what I mean? So anyways, I didn't mean to leave you guys on a down note, you know. God bless you. Stay safe. Wear your mask if you have to go outside. Stay away from people if you can. Don't fall into the trap of believing that this thing is not real and that your body is strong enough to fight it. You don't know what your body's gonna do. You know, I'd rather not get it. You know what I mean? So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 12. If Joe's results come back tomorrow, I'll let you guys know it came back, but I'm not going to tell you what it says because I have a whole reveal video to do at my cooking page. All right? But bye, guys. See you tomorrow.